Hello, everyone, and welcome to American Populist. And today we're going to be discussing the recent events in Colorado. But first, please like and subscribe, and share this content to anyone you think might enjoy it. Alright, so let's get into the subject. So, yesterday, some mentally ill person, probably, most likely, shot up a grocery store in what is yet another mass shooting, in quotation marks. And before we even know the shooter's identity, motivation, if he was on drugs, mentally ill, medical history, it's yet another white supremacist terrorist attack before we even know anything about the shooter. And the left is already using this opportunity to call for gun reform, aka gun confiscation. Democratic Representative Joe Negus, hope I'm pronouncing that right, whose district includes Boulder, said the loss of life is truly heartbreaking and unimaginable. He expressed condolences to the victims, but added that enough is enough. Yeah, enough is enough. It's time we take your guns, because that is going to solve everything, right? Of course not. And the left is obviously critical over this issue, as they support abortion. They don't care about lives lost. They're just using this as an excuse to push their agenda. We all know that. So, if we read this quote, if we are truly invested in saving lives, then we must have the willpower to act and pass meaningful gun reform. Nega said in a statement, the time for inaction is over. Really? Because you can't get machine guns without lots of paperwork and money. And I fail to see how banning guns is going to solve this problem. Because once again, the left doesn't understand that criminals break the law. They don't follow their stupid laws. Obviously, that's what makes them criminals. And it only hurts civilians who are practicing the law by taking away their gun rights, yada yada. We already know this. And something I wanted to mention, as this took place in Colorado, which is a state that is still locked down and enforcing mask mandates. And as we all know, I think this is making people mentally triggered because the isolation, depression, loneliness, already with this chaotic year, has not helped this mental health crisis, which I think is a major cause for all of this. And it just triggers people, which is something that the left won't mention, but I will in discussing this. And I think we need to look at a lot more when we discuss these issues and the fatherlessness epidemic amongst these people who commit these. Like 90% of the mass shooters did not have fathers in their homes. And that's something we need to address and fix. That's something really important, as it hurts people mentally. It stunts their development. It just isn't good for people. But the left doesn't care what's good for people. They care what's good for their power, like banning these and taking away our rights. But we all know this. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. I'm Riley with American Populist.